What is up, guys? Simmo here. I gotta say, with the recode so close, we are starting to get some really cool details about what's coming. The Isle has seen some really strong growth leading up to EVRIMA, formerly known as the recode, and I hope you guys are ready for everything that will be coming to the Isle this year. To people who don't know what the Isle is yet, welcome to my channel for one, and I hope you find this video interesting and you'll consider subscribing. We're going to be talking about the huge update coming to the Isle, a hardcore creature survival game featuring dinosaurs, humans, and laboratory experiments all loose on one island. The development team has shared a lot of information about everything coming in this total rebuild of the game. In the last couple of months, the dev team has been free to display much more of their work, and we have learned that many new dinosaurs are coming, we've got a lot of new mechanics to play with, and just a tiny bit about what's coming for the story of this terrifying island. Now, take all of my speculation with a grain of salt. We know a lot more than we did just a couple of months ago, but so much is still shrouded in mystery. The islands of Isla Sparrow and Thenya hold on to their secrets, and will be islands designed to kill you, with inhabitants both captivating and incredibly dangerous. The roster will now total more than 50 creatures, with the vast majority of them being playable. The thing we need to keep in mind, though, is that most of this stuff will be coming after the initial launch of EVRIMA. As for what I think we can expect on day one, let's get started. Now, the game has been rebuilt from the ground up, so the changes are too numerous to cover all at once, but I've tried to cover as much as I can by breaking it down point by point. We'll be getting a new menu, I suspect. The very first thing we'll see when we boot up the game for the first time. We'll see some changes to character selection, possibly with some additional new skins, and I'm sure we'll be having a fancy new server list to choose from, where we'll join one of the new maps. We have known about the new maps for a while now, but we still don't know too much about what will be ready for the initial public build. I speculate that we may see a situation similar to when Thenya and V3 were released, where the smaller Thenya was released ahead of V3 while that was being completed. However, I do see Dante putting a lot of work into Isla Sparrow and Thenya now, so I think it's possible we could get them both on day one. You see, the new map Isla Sparrow is going to be 4 times larger than V3, with twice the land mass. One large island with several small ones around it. The land will be sculpted with biomes ranging from coastal forests to deep tropical jungles, and from swamps to grasslands. Rivers will snake across the landscape to the ocean, and there will be several massive lakes across Isla Sparrow. Dandy's also mentioned huge human structures coming in at some point, but I think we will see these in a future update beyond EVRIMA. Now, as for the dinosaurs, each dinosaur will start as a small juvenile, and we will watch that creature morph into an adult without any interference. The growth system of the past is being totally revamped, leading to a more seamless experience during growth. You will watch as the small baby animal grows and puts on bulk to become its adult form. And the time it takes to grow your dinosaur will no longer be a set length. The rate of growth will be faster or slower, depending on the health and nutrition of your creature. If you work to keep your dinosaur fed with its preferred food type, you will experience more rapid growth than another dinosaur that is often on the edge of starvation. Herbivore food will be dependent on species, with it being placed around the map to encourage migration and competition. And carnivores as well will have their own preferred prey, which too may lead or offer some sort of growth boost. I mentioned this in a previous video, but the full adult size will also be getting bigger than it is currently, with the devs opting to base size estimates more on the maximum range rather than on averages. And I don't expect this mechanic to be in on day one, but I find the future Elder system to be one of the most exciting things coming to the Isle. It'll be featuring traits that you earn through living a full life as your dinosaur. You will grow from juvenile through Elder, and while information's been tight, we have a couple of concepts here to show off the Elder Tyrannosaurus and the Elder Utah models. These elders will be extremely powerful at first, but will grow weaker as they age and eventually be able to pass on. And when you pass on, you earn a trait to help your next life. I find this to be an amazing idea and completes the gameplay loop for the dinosaur players. But it's all the stuff in the middle that we live for. While combat is still in progress, we can expect combat to be far more complex than we ever hoped for. Your dinosaur will have multiple attacks to choose from. Attacks like pounces, grapples, grabs, and tail attacks. None of this would work without collision either, which is implemented to enhance the realism of combat and interaction with the environment. Dinosaurs will fall over, get pinned to the ground, or latched onto. The Tyrannosaurus and the Utahraptor are some of the prime examples of what is to come for combat. The Tyranno will likely be equipped with a slash, kick, and a tail attack, while the Utah will have its own pounce that we have seen Felipe working on and perfecting, along with the impale we would see if the Utah tried to pounce on the trike's horns. Additionally, we have carnivores picking up and swallowing food whole, including smaller animals like the Compy. You'll be able to carry pieces of meat from carcasses in the future. Even carry whole bodies if they aren't too heavy for your weight class. It was sadly made clear though that you will not be able to pick up other players and carry them around. I can imagine the carrying mechanic would be pretty buggy at first, but hopefully QA testing will help alleviate some of those complications. So this video ended up going on way longer than I intended it to. So I'm gonna be cutting this into 2 parts. I'll have the next part out tomorrow. So guys, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see the second part of the everything about EVRIMA. Appreciate you guys, love you guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.